Good morning, we're at the allotment to get started. It was frosty last night. It was a bit of a cold snap. I think we're going to avoid the snow though, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think that's hitting up north in the Midlands. So today's going to be a clearance day. How rude. Radio interrupted us. So we're going to do a clearance. We're going to take all the old bits of fence down to the local tip.
Yeah.
So I've emptied the car out. We're going to load the car up, get all that stuff in there. Then, because we're going to the tip anyway, I figured we could go through the greenhouse and get any of the rubbish out of the greenhouse, bag it up, that can go to the tip.
Yeah.
If we've got space.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then we'll have a coffee break and we'll go through, I'll show you my new tea break bag I've made with all the snacks and everything.
Yeah.
And we're going to go for a beer because we have to.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried that the frost might have affected the local pub.
Yeah.
So we need to go check that out, make sure everyone's okay in there, because I'm worried about them. I'm worried that the taps might have frozen, so we'll just get them to pour us a pint, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll come back to the house. It's a long one today.
Yeah.
Then we'll go do the tip run and we'll have a little mooch round, because at the UK tips, specifically down south, I can't vouch for up north, they have a recycling plant shop. So anything that they think that they can sell on, they hold back. So we're going to have a look, see, because sometimes they have recycling bins, composting bins. Yeah. They may have the odd garden tool.
Yeah.
We'll have a look. I've got a cheeky £10 note on me, so we'll have a little mooch. I'll show you that if you want. Why not? Shall I show them? Let's show them.
Yeah.
So I'll take you around there, we'll have a look, and then we'll head back home. And I've got a new segment I want to do at the beginning of each month, where we talk about things to do in that coming month. So we'll start off as we mean to go on for January. So we'll do things to get done in the allotment and garden in January. We're going to do that in the warm. I'm going to have a coffee and we're going to go through it. So yeah, join us for all of that. I've just got into the greenhouse and the Welsh wizard has left me a little present. Costa Coffee Intense Dark Roast. Thank you, Dave. Also found me a really handy little storage bin with a little fold lid on it. That's perfect. Oh, we'll make use of that in here. Let's see if they've been adding to the carnage. Nope. No, they've left it, Vic. Yeah, I think she's told them not to do it. We do need to move them out at some point.
What?
I got reminded that we're not meant to be putting brambles into the compost, so that's something we can get rid of. But we're going to go on a mission, aren't we? I'm going to buy a galvanised burner, Vic. We'll have a good burn up of all this. Yeah. I think that's the best option. Someone has said that on the channel yesterday. Yeah. Are you warm enough? Yeah. Are you sure?
That's lovely.
Right, let's get this let's get this fence stacked up and put in the car. Start stacking it by the car.
Yeah.
You've got a fairly big boot size in the VW. Once you take the back seats down, because it is a 7-seater anyway, it's definitely plenty of room for the tip run. Anything big like that we'll stick in the car. The feed bags to make it easier at the end when we get to the tip to unload. Side door jobby. think that'll do for the fence clearing. Gonna say shed again then, what is wrong with me? I'm gonna leave a little bit of space because we're gonna have a coffee now, and then we're gonna clear out some of the old bits in the greenhouse.
Absolutely solid. Grab that bit out of the way because it's got nails in it. I don't want anyone to potentially stand on it so it's still in the car.
Good idea.
Just sweeping this out of the way.
Yeah, we've cleared a massive chunk, haven't we? Yeah. Definitely made a dent. A lot of the fence is gone. This bramble's gonna have to go in a couple of those bags later down the line. Maybe next week. Yeah. I'll book another tip run because you've got to book them.
Yeah.
Should we go have a coffee?
Yeah, it's got a nail in it as well. It's a bit tidier, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah.
And we found a load of bins in the process. All empty. Yeah. One of them might be the rhubarb forcing bin. If it's got a split in it, I'll use it. Check this out, Vic. Yeah. Yeah, there's an old one. There's an old one there, but I think it's past. Yeah, that one's past repair, but that one might be a cool little project.
There's no way you could play football in this because imagine you've got studs on, you can't even get a sharp fork in there.
No, Peyton's football was cancelled because the ground's too hard, and that's another reason why we're not digging the plot over today. And
it's noon as well, so normally it would have thawed out by noon. It all depends, but they would have had to kick off at 10:30.
Someone would have damaged their ankle, wouldn't they?
Definitely.
How many tip runs do you think we're going to need? As well as burning. We had all the stuff up the top there. Obviously we've got all of this to get rid of. This can just make a wildlife area with all the natural wood. Got some lovely fungus growing. We'll have a little quick sort out with some of this before we leave, yeah? Mm-hmm. There's the garlic, guys. Still going strong, although this one's not happy. This one's a contender for the compost bin. Coffee. So that's going to go in the allotment tea and snack bag. Thank you, Dave. And then I've got my new snack bag.
Snack bag.
Snack bag. So there's our cups. Dump out all of that. What are you having? Tea, hot chocolate, or coffee? You want a coffee? My Chinese takeaway tub full of all of my drinks, coffee, tea, MRE supplies, Starbucks. I've got everything in here, Vic. Every time I go to McDonald's I grab some. So I'm going to use that to make some tea and coffees. And then we've got all our snacks from Snackverse reviews.
In our snack bag.
Snack bag. I've even got a spoon for stirring. So you're going to have a coffee, you're going to have an MRE instant coffee. I've got you some actual milk because you're not a fan of white, no, are you, babe?
No.
No. Going to have a 3-in-1 tea because I can't be bothered to do all the milk and jazz. And it's a good job I bought a knife because I can't get into it. Is that enough milk? Lovely, that needs a little drop, doesn't it?
A little drop.
It looks a bit orange. Got a really important job for you.
What's that?
Choose the snacks.
Oh,
There's quite a few in there.
Between.
We'll grab two. We'll try two.
It's between the peppermint crisp.
Okay, definitely. That's a.
And oh, hold on. Sorry, I've taken the lid off. Oh, where's it gone? Where is it gone? There. Or the violet crumble.
I say we go both because we've worked up a bit of an appetite doing all that clearance. So 2 of them today. Don't forget we've got January snack box coming soon, so we will replenish the stock.
Perfect.
Thanks for helping again this week, babe.
Thank you.
We're going to do half and half.
Yeah.
Australia's violet crumble looks just like a crunchy.
And the peppermint crisp is not from the Australian as well. The snack box, because it says made in Australia.
Yeah.
So both Australian snacks today.
It is a crunchy, one of my favourites.
Let's try that first. Hello. Oh, it looks amazing.
Cheers. Delicious.
That's better than a crunchy.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon it's on par. I just love honeycomb. I have to take the viewers to Mardy's, the old vintage British sweet shop near us, which has been around for about 100 years, isn't it?
Still has the penny tubs.
Yeah, so you've got tubs with penny sweets. You get them by the, is it by the pound? By half a pound?
I think so.
By a quarter? By an ounce? I don't know.
If it's done.
We're going to have a look. But yeah, you can just buy pure honeycomb in there.
Yes.
I'm going to go buy some.
Yeah, and yeah, this is a lot more honeycomb than the crunchy.
That's valid. That's true. There's more honeycomb to chocolate ratio.
Yeah.
Which is amazing for me.
Wowzers, look at that. Sorry, it's all broken inside.
Crikey.
It looks incredible.
The colour and
the smell.
Yeah.
Really
oh
intense.
yeah. Wowzers. It's like an aero bar smell. Let's go for it. That's so minty and refreshing.
Insane.
That's stunning.
Better than an aero. Like obviously the aero is really subtle and bubbly inside.
This is
so it's all
crunchy
soft. I like the crunch in this.
You know,
I'm just fascinated with the inside.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like shards of glass or something.
Literally looks like you've got some like emeralds.
Justice on there. There you go. There you go, look.
Literally looks like you've got emeralds. This looks like something out of Wicked in the Emerald City.
Yeah. Also, you could give this someone who's got bad breath.
Yeah.
Well, you can hear all those trains. It's a busy line, isn't it? Constant back and forth for trains.
Yeah.
Right, what's going on this week then? You're back to work tomorrow? No, you're back to work Monday.
Monday, yeah.
It's not, I've lost track of the days.
And uni.
That's
a long day for me.
Yeah. Work all day and uni in the evening. So I'll be home to sort dinner out with the kids and have it ready for when you get home.
Yep.
Kids are back to school after the Christmas holidays.
Yep.
I've been back at work already, so I don't have to feel the effects of having so much time off. I always get a bit smug this time of year, don't I?
Yeah.
I've already been to work, so I've already used to getting up early. We got all that going out, it's all kicked back in. Obviously, Peyton's football was cancelled. Shy went to rugby last night late, and he was frozen, wasn't he? He got straight in the shower when he got home to warm up. And I think he put 2 pairs of pyjamas on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Bless him. Yeah, it was cold. It was cold watching it. And he said that his hands were frozen, bless him.
Yeah.
So he's back at rugby. He potentially got rugby tomorrow morning if it doesn't get as frosty. It should be alright tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your game was cancelled for tomorrow?
Yeah, the pitch condition is not great. That's probably from all the rain and then all the frost and everything and how it still gets played on in the week. So if it's been played on in the week and then it rains and then it gets frosty, it's just not ideal at all. No.
So that's all go then. It's all back to normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we got some things planned for February for some I can't talk. Some surprises. Say surprise. Surprise.
We've got some surprises in February. That's what he's trying to say.
For the kids.
Yeah. Big Dave.
Yeah, we called it codename Big Dave. Not Welsh Wizard, just Big Dave.
Yeah.
So that we can talk about it without letting slip.
2 totally different things.
But I am genuinely the worst at keeping secrets. Or surprises. I said it right then, straight away.
Well done.
Thank you. Finish our coffee and tea. We'll just have a little scout round here for some rubbish to put in a bag. Just to get rid of some stuff. Just to get ahead of ourselves a bit. Because we've got a bit of gap in the car anyway.
Yeah.
And then I just want to check to see if the rhubarb's coming through. Because that's on a list. So if you join us at the end of this, if you're still with us.
Surprises.
Yeah, my struggle to talk. There is things to get done this month, and one of them is going to be looking at the rhubarb. So yeah, hopefully you stick around, join in with the things to do in January, and maybe give me some other ideas if I've missed anything or there's something I need to add to the list. We'll get back to you in a minute. Just going to have a look, see if we've got any green growth. Not yet. Forgot to take the composter out down the allotment, so that's going to have to be taken back down there next week. Leave that in the car. There wasn't much down the tip that was any use other than the compost bin, but I've got a load of them at home, and then I grabbed a ton bag, which is going to make clearing out stuff down there a lot easier. That was £3, so just to make life easier. So it's a bit warmer back here, so I thought we could go through one of the plans this year for the allotment diaries is I want to, along with you guys, I want to lay out a plan of things that we can be doing or should be doing each month in the coming 12 months, as we started off in January. So this is a fresh start for the year. So here are the things you should be doing in January at the allotment or in your garden. So one of the first things we should be doing in January, something to look at, is to buy the necessary growing supplies for the coming season, because it's obviously an exciting time of the year because we're planning ahead, we're getting ready to plant our seeds and stuff. One of the things I picked up, which you saw, is I've bought a few bags of compost ready to go, kind of just build that up over the next month. Plant labels, pot labels, so we can keep an eye on what we're putting in to the seed pots, fleecing, netting, replace any tools which are broken or any tools that we don't have. That's the first thing. Tool prep, getting our tools ready for the coming season. So oiling the tools, which is something I'm really bad at neglecting, and sharpening them, putting a sharper edge on your spade is something not everyone thinks about. I certainly didn't think about it, so doing a little bit of research, getting myself ready, I realised that I should sharpen some of my tools, especially the secateurs, the clippers and stuff like that. So that's another job for this month. A big job which I've said about doing multiple times so far is getting the greenhouse cleaned out and ready to go. We've made a start on that by clearing out all of the old pots and stuff. You saw that. That's something we can progressively get on top of over the next month. I want to wash down and get rid of all the green mildew, the moss on top of the greenhouse, see if I can replace or repair any of the panels which are broken with what's there, and just do general maintenance on the actual greenhouse itself. Another job which I'll take you along with, go to a local garden centre and pick up some first early seed potatoes. Once that frost has died off, that main frost which we've had at the moment, so towards the end of January we'll head down there, we'll take a look at the different potatoes. I want to stagger them across the year so we get a constant supply of potatoes. So that's kind of something we're planning for February, but we can start picking them up towards the end of this month. Chili seeds, I think I've got enough chili seeds within all the seeds I've got some seeds left over from the last year's. I have to double check that actually, but plant some of the chili seeds out. I can't put them into the greenhouse isn't heated, so they will go on the windowsill. Another job which I should have mentioned really along the first one is any mend and repair maintenance on outbuildings. So we've had a lot of bad weather. If any damage caused by the weather, we could be getting on with and repairing so that we're not drawing our attention away from the growing season. It's a good time to start looking at that. A planting plan, setting out your allotment plan, looking at what bed space you've got, what you want to grow in the greenhouse. And plans change, I understand that, but just having a sit down, knowing what seeds you need for the plan for what you're growing. Another thing to look at, take a look at some of the perennial and early annual flowers which we've got and see which ones can go in, which can go in pots in the greenhouse. But we do need to be aware that some of them may need frost protection. So if it gets really cold like we are today, then that is something we need to consider. That's basically the plan for and things to do for the January month. I think we've got more than enough to get on with, so we've made a start on some of that. So I think that ends today's allotment episode. It was good to get that old fence taken down, cleared out the way, taken down to local tip. And I enjoyed the snacks down there from the new snack bag. And it's just been quite nice to get out even on a cold frosty day. And you can't do much, but you can do something. So that's the way to think of things, is do what I can when I can. Probably the motto for my life actually at the moment, because so much is going on. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my ramble at the end. I love talking to you guys. I love sharing stuff with you. I'm really excited for this year down the allotment, and the channel's growing. It's growing so quickly. It shocks me. I mean, to have a couple of members and some super thanks sent through on videos, it just blows my mind. I appreciate everyone on it. I really do. And guys, thanks for your subs. Thanks for coming back every week. And I'll see you next week to get on with some of these jobs. See you later. Bye-bye.